Gentlemen, this is a national emergency. We need to find this Spark Kent character. He knows too much and he's telling the whole world everything. Your mission is to find him, track him, and extract everything that he knows by any means necessary. Godspeed, gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Who am I? Mr. Windowsill Snooper, comedic as Jim Carrey with a dash of Bill Cooper. Highly interested in Vince's quest for the shooter, while educating masses trapped at desk behind computers. I know emotions can bottle up quickly. Gears grind like transmissions from the politicians shifting. Republican and Democrat, it's hardly an illusion. Pawns playing cards, masterminding their confusion. They want you to stop debating the proper training when the psychological operations are hyper complicated. Divert the attention away from the bombs created, primarily to sway voters and get nominated. But in other news, the government's your owner, creator and controller, from the famous to the loners. Nobody's safe, even the faithful and sober receive a plate full of deception as the hate grows cold. In these tinfoil dreams, everything's fake, darling, nothing's what it seems. Yeah, I need an escape, find me waiting for the graves by the gates, like. In these tinfoil dreams, everything's fake, darling, nothing's what it seems. From the soil to the greens, the air that we breathe, they want you to lose.
Can't get anything out. Too many power tools.
Give me 60 seconds, babe, I'll break it down in a minute. Ilse's birth, probably found at the clinic. Doctor looking like my bottle had some powder up in it. Word to conservative, body turning thanks to counterfeit gimmicks. Watching the powerful spin it. Mansion chilling while millions live in misery. Who needs a cure when it's $1 billion?
T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
In a world full of mundane podcasts, one show rises from the ashes. Critics are calling it outrageous. Podcasts, as we know it, will never be the same again.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Welcome to the show.
Tonight, prepare for an epic journey where every step could be your last. The destination, a place where no maps can show. The mission, to rise above the rest. The danger, unimaginable. The reward, a shit ton of weed and laughs. It's going to blow your mind. This is To Be Bloods. So sit back, turn up the volume, grab your weed, get ready to light those bloods.
This thing's so fucking hard to open all the time. All this work. Oh, there we go. I cracked the fucking seal. That's right. You are tuned in live to the highest podcast around. It is 2 Be Blunt, brought to you by America's largest cannabis-only podcast network, PodConX, and the Hayes Radio Network. Tonight we are powered by Say Trees. Don't forget that Triple E either. It's going down. We're stacked up. I got a whole group of pre-rolls just wrapped in a rubber band like I'm balling over here. And we'll see how many we smoke tonight. Because it might turn out to be one of those nights. All day, I have been anxiety-filled in preparation for tonight, which is always how it ends up going, damn show. If you all know me, you already know the deal, all right? You already know the deal. And slowly, bit by bit, things, roadblocks keep popping up, but it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, we are here live tonight, ready to smoke the fuck out in the main event. We have an amazingly funny comedian, Ayesha May, going down right here later on in the show, coming up real soon. As you saw in the opener of the show, we have Spark Kent here to talk about his album release party for his brand new album coming out, Trichome Therapy. It's gonna be lit. So now I gotta bust open my weed. I got my water so I can stay hydrated. I got my dab tool in case you want to go crazy with some Mystic Timber goods. You already know the deal. It's the highest podcast around. 2 Be Blunt. And yeah. Always coming in fucking hot. You guys already know the deal. Now I bet some of you might be wondering, where's my co-host? Well, I was informed today that he doesn't feel well. And honestly, with everybody talking about the Rona, the variants, this and that, I wasn't taking any chances. So everyone shout out Goof. We hope you feel better. Let them know in the chat. And let's pull up the official background here. Bam. That's how we do. That's right, Donna. So, my man, he might have the Rona. I don't know. He was just traveling in Colorado. If y'all checked out the IG, you already know they were off on Denver at Cookies on Broadway with the big Sage Trees Fire Crotch release, which I was so fucking pumped to try today. That's all crumbled underneath. That's all right, though. Because you know what I do got? THCA, sorry, not just THC, THCA infused pre-rolls, which honestly might be even better because, you know, those things, they'll get you going. I already know because the last couple of weeks we've been smoking these fucking things and it gets me lit. So if you're watching this live, you already know, make sure you grab your weed, grab your concentrates, grab your edibles, whatever you do to get to that next level. Because I'm about to spark this joint and y'all finna smoke this with me, so you already know, smoke it if you got it. Ooh, I can already smell it. I can already smell it. Fan blowing that shit in my face. Goddamn. So yeah, unfortunately, no fire crotch today. Had me all fired up. But I tell you what, that's okay though. That's okay. It's been a big week in news. We already said 2 Big Blunt already took over in Denver. Goof was up in there. They rolled out in 7 different locations. It was fucking dope. They're fucking dope. There's footage up on the IG. Make sure you go to 2 Big Blunt Podcast at the number 2 BEBLUNT Podcast and get that shit popping, yo. Popping. You guys got to go check that out. The footage is dope. And they rolling it out. So shout out to Say Trees and my man Chef Goof, who risked life and limb to go for this release. That's just how it goes, yo. It's crazy times right now. I see people I know getting the Rona again. I'm like, well, everybody was talking about this and that and conspiracies and lockdowns again. And I was like, nah, y'all fucking playing, yo. I don't believe none of that bullshit, conspiracy ass theory shit. And now I know that 2 people got sick in last week. Not to say that it's fucking Rona. I don't got a fucking clue, but that's not a chance I'm trying to take when I got, a wife and 2 kids and a wife who's back at work. And when the wife's working, you know who with the 2 kids? Bam. So I cannot be sick. That's not an option. Not a fucking option whatsoever. So Donna, shout out Donna Taylor. She says, feel better, Goof, yo. He's watching. So he already appreciates you, Donna. Donna, you hanging out with Side Piece Bob tonight? Donna got the new Side Piece Bob, yo. That's all I'm going to say about that. That's all I'm going to say about that because it's been an unbelievable story that I literally cannot wait to visit one day. I was telling Goof literally the other day, I was like, yo, we got to get Donna and her new man out because whenever you got 2 people like that get together, there's a lot of questions. Donna's been a staple on this show, a loyal viewer every week. Listener, viewer, everything, and she lives, if you don't know the backstory, in the outskirts of Tennessee, Trailer Park City, Pall Malls, raccoon snakes in the house, all this shit, and it's just a fascinating story how she met this man on TikTok, and now I just feel like I need to know more. I don't know if that's selfish or not. Oh, they're speaking of Bob. There he is. Side Piece Bob, yo, I'm telling you, Donna, one of these days we're gonna get you on here and we're gonna talk a little more about that, so be prepared. 2 people, we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, Spark Kent don't go nowhere. We're gonna talk about his album release party going down this Saturday. Trichome Therapy coming soon. It's the highest podcast around. You already know the deals. 2 What?
Hey, Pat, what's so funny, man? I'm trying to pass this hitty over there on your phone. We need to get up out of her.
I told Lisa your new name was Nasty Man.
Nasty, man.
She was like, oh my God.
Oh, come on, Pat. We gotta spark this up and get down to the club.
Came to the club smelling like a pound of purple. Came to the club smelling, came to the club smelling like a pound of purple. Smelling like a pound of purple. Came to the club smelling like a pound of purple. Came to the club smelling, came to the club smelling like a pound of purple. Smelling like a pound of purple.
Step up in the club, no mean mugs, just some stairs. Everybody wondering what's the smell up in the air. I can testify it's probably me, no I cannot lie. I'll be smoking purple till the day that I fucking die. Check my eyes, squinting like a Chinaman. I scope the room, anybody grilling me will be the first to meet they do. I don't give a fuck, I'm on control, the goose, I'm fired up. Right after I knock you out, I sit on down and fire up. Yup, there's no need for talking, word and drink is what I'm barking. Mix it all together equals disability of walking. Hate them girls that be stalking, I can stand the crazy bitch. Get them out my face and then I roll it up and take a hit. That's the draft picks, when we burn the fucking best. Bring it to my house and we out to make a fucking mess. We don't stand in line with VIP cause we be on request. Yeah, I smell like purple and the girl is just a bit obsessed.
Came to the club smelling like a pound of purple. Came to the club smelling. Came to the club smelling like a pound of purple. Purple. Smelling like a pound of purple. Came to the club smelling like a pound of purple. Came to the club smelling. Came to the club smelling like a pound of purple. Purple. Smelling like a pound of purple.
I like a red bra, money and rubber band. So rock on some ice, a blood of purple hand. And when I smoke, nigga, no stems, no seeds. This here blunt is mine, go get your own weed. This here come from Cali, baby, can't you smell that? We gon' smoke this, we don't sell that. Can't give you a whole piece for 5100. Man, I'm high as hell. You know I just stunned it.
If it hits harder than your weed, it's gotta be 2B Blunt Podcast.
Yo, it's the Kush God Smoke Dizza. Catch me September 16th in East Haven at B-Rax, supporting my brother Spark Kent. His album release, John, and all that. You already know the Kush God will be in the building. Bring your lungs with you. Really.
You heard it from the man himself, 2B Blunt. We are back. Let's bring my man in. Big album release going down this weekend. September 16th at the Beer Racks, 250 Bradley Street, East Haven, Connecticut. Featuring the man you just saw on your screen, Smoke Dizza. It is Smart. Oh my God, Spark Kent. Smart Kent.
Especially with the glasses, I smart Kent. You know,
Yo,
do your taxes for the low.
Was not what I was going for, but we'll take it. Oh shit, that's the weed, yo. I can't believe I just called you Smart Kent, yo. But you know what? You are a smart motherfucker, and I'll tell you why.
That's right.
I've seen the way you've put this event together from the start, because we've been talking throughout the last couple of months, because you've been kind of walking me through this little growing experiment I'm doing here at the house. So me and you've been talking a lot more than normal. So we started talking when you started talking about putting this thing together and whatever. So it's been dope, and now you have this amazing event going down this weekend, yo, with the legendary Smoke fucking Dizza. How the fuck, first of all, let's start right there. How the fuck did you land Smoke Dizza to come and perform at the album release party? Because that's top level shit, yo. That's big boss dog shit.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. You know, I'm just doing what I can out here. But shout out I'm fucking high, bro. Lavish Republic. Holding it down. I met them actually at the bazaar when it was still outdoors, and I got that blue hat I always be rocking with the Canana Cut hoodie from them. Yep. And they actually had a little bubblegum packet of Dizza's shit, and I was like wicked surprised. I it's the first person I ever seen on the East Coast, and I bugged out over it and cop that, and then we just kind of stayed in touch, and he was like, yo, this is my boy, you know that, right? And I always kept that in the back of my head. And I don't know, a couple months ago I hit him up and was like, yo, I got a bag for Dizza if he wants to come out and play a show. And that's just how the whole thing kind of transpired.
That's fucking wild, yo, to bring in a legend like that to come down and perform in Connecticut at an album release party. It's so cool, yo, and it's so dope, and it's so accessible to people, yo, and it's such a dope fucking event. You've been working on this new album for a minute. It's been a little bit since your last release, no?
Yeah, it's a little, just about 2 years, over 2 years. Yeah.
Time in between albums these days, yo. People be releasing shit left and right so fucking fast, yo, without even letting like their first single play out and maximize. They already got another single out, and you got 2 years in between you putting out an album. So what is like the thought process behind you waiting so long? Is it like a quality control thing or a quality over quantity thing? Like, what's your your thought process through that?
I got a lot of motherfucking bills to pay. You know what I mean? that's the short end of it. But it's definitely a quality over quantity thing. For me, music's always been an outlet to me first. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like let me rap and maybe I'll get rich and famous and fucking like, X, Y, Z. I write a lot about my experiences too, so it's not like just fairy tales or like crafted out of the imagination. Like it's a lot of shit I went through. So a lot of the stuff on the new album is like kind of teaching other people things. Like I got a track on there called How to Grow, where I teach people how to grow hydroponically.
Oh shit, yo. We got a phone call. You want to take the phone call?
Take the phone call.
The phone call, 2B Blunt. What's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Troy from Connecticut.
It's Troy from Connecticut. That's extremely descriptive. Hi, I'm Troy from Connecticut. What's up, Troy?
What's going on, PZ? What up, Spark?
That Father Troy in the building?
Father Troy in the building, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah, brother. How you doing?
Can't complain. Just came here to show support, you know what I mean? On your big day, you on the 2B Blunt. We out here doing big shit, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah, brother. You hyped for Saturday?
Dog, I can't fucking wait, bro. Show as much as I can, bro. I'm so fucking pumped. I'm proud of you, dude. Out here killing this shit. This album is wild. I can't wait for the people to hear it.
I appreciate that, bro. I couldn't hit the stage without you, bro. For real. You make the whole set just like come alive with the energy. So
Troy gonna be on stage with you Saturday?
Troy's the hype man, and Troy's also putting out his own album pretty soon.
Oh, Troy got the new solo coming, huh?
Yeah, Father Troy.
Yes, sir. Got the single coming. I'm also working on an album. The album hopefully, be done in the next, 8 to 10 months if I expedite it. But I've got some fire for the people, and then Father Troy and Spark Kent about to tear the shit up, man.
Word, yo. I like that. So, what are you, like a label man too, bro? Is this coming out under Spark Kent?
I'm producing some of the tracks on there. That's all I can say for now. I don't even know about a label. It'd be cool to do a label, but you need a lot of money to do that label shit.
I tell you what, yeah, I'm gonna steer off a little bit, yo. But I've been reading the Juicy J a book he put out. I don't know if you've seen it or if you heard about it yet. This dude put out.
I heard about it. I haven't read it, but I have heard about it.
It's fucking inspiring as all fucking hell. Let me tell you right there off the rip, yo. But every time I think about it, like I'm talking to you right now, I could totally see you branching out, doing your own thing, and producing artists too, yo. And especially because you got to think about this. Once we get older, which like a guy like me, who's been a little bit out of the game for a little bit, could have increased my longevity if I had started to do something like that.
Yeah, man. It's like, I don't know. It's a circle of life, I'd rather going back to the 2-year thing. I'd rather, deal with life, write about it, express that, hope other people can relate to it, than just put out some bullshit.
What are you saying, Troy?
I said we got to make Father Troy the first artist under Spark Kent Entertainment. You know what I mean?
Ooh, Spark Kent Entertainment, yo. SKE.
It would have to be something like corny, dumb, and catchy. You know what I'm saying? Like
Spark Kent Entertainment is catchy.
I think like phone booth records or some shit. You know what I mean? Like,
what are you, fucking Doctor Who?
No, he's Spark Kent. He's
Spark Kent, baby. I'm going in and out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, that's a stoner moment. I should know I'm a big comic book guy. Yo. I should know this shit. Damn,
dude,
yo.
It would be phone booth records. That'd be fire.
That'd be fab. It would be sick. Well, thanks for calling in, Troy. I appreciate that.
Yeah, bro.
Thanks for having me.
No doubt. Yo, let's talk more about this event going down Saturday, yo. So you got tickets are still for sale right now?
Yeah, I still got limited. It's getting low at this point, but physicals for 25.
You almost sold out?
It's a blank. No, it hasn't sold out. You know what I'm saying? People scared. They think there's a hurricane coming and shit. We got clear, beautiful weather on Saturday. I already checked. Your meteorologist in the building.
No rain.
You know what I mean?
No rain. Not unless you're in like Canada. You ain't getting no rain in Connecticut this weekend. Let me tell y'all right now, which is more the reason why you should buy a ticket, yo, for this event. $30 right now. You can get them. You can hit up Spark Kent, right? Or
25 for me for the hard copies, or from any of the other openers on here. 30 at the door.
The steal right there. 25 now, 30 at the door, 30, and you get to see Smoke Dizza, Spark Ken, and not just that, you got a whole list of guests that are going to be there. You have music by DJ Locio, just doing a big 50th anniversary of hip hop set, which is fucking dope,
bro. I've heard it. I've heard a little bit. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Oh, you got the sneak preview, bro. You got the sneak preview. I like that.
Yeah.
You got Vato, special guest. You got Jordan Edward, Nico Fuego, the Mortician, which is, by the way, an amazing fucking name. But I would love to see a tag team with the Mortician and the Undertaker. Like, that would be fucking sick. Okay. Trey Tuck, East Lane Dante, and Food by Smoking Fires, which is Spanish American barbecue. Which, by the way, I read that Spanish American barbecue and I was ready right there, yo. That was enough to be like, damn, yo.
Yeah, shout out Wally, Smoking Fire. Wally's gonna be there holding it down.
That's fucking sick, yo.
Yeah, and we got the vendors in the building. We got all the great vendors too. So
let's talk about the vendors, yo. So you can go there, you can hang out. You're at the beer rack. So imagine if there's beer racks, there's going to be beer available. Right?
Oh, some fire craft beer, mostly from Hoax. Buy it from Hoax if anybody when you go there. Right. Shout out Hoax.
You got craft beer, right? You get sick music, sick performances, and now you're telling me you can also get crafts in general. Like, tell me more about the vendors.
Yeah, so we got a combination of clothing, definitely some plants, plants and herbologists in the motherfucking building. We got, who else we got? Smokers Club is sponsoring it. Dab and Dad, obviously, to be blunt, sponsoring it. Dab and Dad's gonna be out there with a live dab bar. Mary Melts is gonna be there doing live glass blowing.
Got a dab bar going on and glass blowing. This is a big ass event, yo.
Oh yeah, bro. I'm just trying to bring together both cultures, because they've always gone together hand in hand. So
every time.
Not
a question about it, yo. That's gonna be a huge move, yo. I just want to say congratulations first off, because this sounds like this event's gonna be off the fucking wall, yo. Gonna be dope, yo. Dope. So you guys gotta make sure you check it out this Saturday, September 16th. Hit up my man Spark Kent. Let me pull up your IG real quick again right there. Thank you for joining the show. We'll see you in a little bit, Spark.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me on, Peasy.
To be blunt, we'll be right back with comedian Ayesha May. Don't go nowhere. Highest podcast around. You guys already know the deal. So make sure you start rolling that shit up now. I got a little bit of this joint left. I got another one here about to crack open on this break. So we about to get high as fuck. So make sure you got that shit loaded and get ready because it's about to go down. I'm that stoner. Been that stoner, still that stoner. Yeah, will forever be that stoner. You already know. I'm the TikTok smoker, I'm a rapper, I'm a toker. I can burn a whole ounce, then complain that it be over. Can smoke a whole pound, even more when I be dying. I'm the get high rapper, someone give this dude the grind. What? King shit, only burning green shit. I'm killing every case, cause I know it don't mean shit. I will never stop making hits when I'm blasting. Man, I'm on the X Games mode, you ain't lasting. Ha, I'm a stoner, yeah. Smoking on the loudest, yeah. Rolling up the baddest, yeah. Acting silly, what's happening? Hey, what's happening? Bitch, I'm a stoner, yeah. Smoking on the loudest, yeah. Rolling up the baddest, yeah. Acting silly, what's happening? Hey, what's happening? Bitch, I'm a smoking and recording, but my lamp is all I'm showing. I keep my business private, so my stash ain't never showing. No beefing with you rappers really getting kind of boring. If it ain't about the clout, then you know I'm gonna ignore it. I'm the shit, ooh. I'm on the strong, I'm feeling lit. You smoking shit, ooh. I keep it real, keep the sack, you counterfeit, ooh. All the real smokers know that I'm a savage. Hey, you smoking Babbage. Hey, I'm a stoner, yeah. Smoking on the loudest, yeah. Rolling up the baddest, yeah. Acting silly, what's happening? Hey, what's happening? Bitch, I'm a stoner, yeah. Smoking on the loudest, yeah. Rolling up the baddest, yeah. Acting silly, what's happening? Hey, what's happening? Bitch, I'm a stoner.
The laughs are non-stop. It's 2B Bloods with PZ.
To be blunt. What up, Christina? I see you in the chat. Thank you for joining the show. And now it's time. It's time. Main event time. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this interview because I've been watching her on the IG. Awesome comedian, truly inspiring. The IG is just dope. You gotta check it out. Let me pull it up on the screen if you haven't known already. At Ayashime on IG. Bottom line, let's bring her in. Welcome to the show. Oh no. I don't hear you. Oh no.
She was muted. I was muted. I was listening before, so I was afraid. So I kept myself on mute.
No, that's perfect. Thank God. I was worried for a second. I
got signing.
No, you don't understand. The last time I did the show, we did like the big sound check. Everything went real great. And then once we went live, for whatever reason, every guest that I had on it was a complete disaster. It was just Echo City, just for the guests. Don't know why. So when you were out, I was like, oh no, not again.
Well, we did it. We're here. It's great. Hello.
Thank God.
Hi.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Hi. It's been a little bit coming now. We've been trying to work this out for a couple months now, which is fucking dope that we finally got you on the show here live. And I really appreciate you taking the time to come on and talk to me.
No, thank you for having me. I'm glad you found me through Chaz and AJ because they talk about stoner stuff on there, and I'm like, yes. Fuck yeah.
You know that I that episode that I've heard of Chaz and AJ, but I had already been following you prior to that.
Oh, okay, cool.
Right? So I had found your account through another local stoner who was following you and whatever.
Yeah.
And that's how I find you. I checked out the videos, like, oh, she's funny, you know what I mean? And it just worked out. And then you had the event going on. You had that big comedy show you were going to do, and we were trying to get you to lock in to come in to promote that, and we weren't able to work it out. And then I was like, fuck it, here we go again. But yeah,
we're
so
here.
Chaz and AJ. You've been on the radio. You're on the comedy. You have your own filthy comedy. You have so many things going on right now. It's almost as if you're taking off in my view. I love seeing that.
Literally, I don't think of myself as taking off, but I just see myself as I work hard. So you keep working hard. I mean, you should know you're running a successful podcast. The harder you work, you hustle, you put in the time, you slowly start seeing it. I featured I did a Funny Bone this weekend. It's a big deal featuring, which is a longer set. And I was like, but it's been a few years, you know what I mean? It takes time, but you work towards it. You work hard. You got it, it's pretty cool.
That shit's fucking dope, yo. I mean, and Funny Bone, for those of you who may not even be from Connecticut, is one of the most popular and most well-known comedy spots in the state, aside from the casinos.
Yeah, right. Yes.
You know what I mean? That's obviously the casinos are the casinos, but outside of that, the Funny Bone's the place to be for a comedian, I feel.
Right? Yeah, it is. Or my show's Filthy Comedy, because she's filthy. She's a dirty girl.
What do you see? You think you take that separate from yourself?
Oh no, I'm an inappropriate person in general, but then I purposely made Filthy Comedy so I could just say, cunt in the first minute of my set. So it's pretty great.
Yeah. Well, listen, I hear you. This is why I do the podcast and I don't work in radio anymore.
Podcast. Look at Christina. Who's the comic? Not me. This is Christina. She's fucking killing it.
I know. She's been in the chat. I think it's the first time I've ever seen her in here. Killing it over here.
I love it.
I gotta ask though. So this is always the first question I gotta talk to when I talk to comedians, and it starts with what made you what went off in your head one day when you were like, this comedy is what I want to do. What got you to that point? Because I know, and I'm going to put this out there. I know a little bit from my little research I've done. You're actual you're an engineer.
Yeah, that's my day job. Yeah, I know, right?
Huge, from here to here though. That's a big gap from engineer to comedian.
Still an engineer during the day. Fucking wild. Yeah. No. I feel like if I posted about it in my socials. I used to be really heavy. I was always like the big kid growing up. I was always heavy. I was heavy in school, all this stuff, and I was a loser. I was invisible. No, I mean, it sucks. And so I was like, I have to be funny. So I always was the funny fat girl. You know what I mean? And I didn't start doing comedy until I didn't really have confidence until I lost a lot of the weight. And actually, I did improv for a few years before I started stand up. So yeah, so then I always wanted to, but I was too kind of scared to, which is kind of sad. But I mean, it's very true. Like I feel like people don't get it. It's like you're invisible when you're overweight. Like you know what I mean? Like you. What can you do? And I was like, I can be funny and a slut. So I did both. And
that's hey, you know what? There's two things you can't fuck up, right?
Fat girls give great head, man. It's true. So I was just like, you're hungry. It's true. It's true.
But you know what? And to be serious though, I completely can relate to that. Yeah. I'm overweight. I've been overweight for years, and no matter how hard I feel like I work at it, I always just do this constantly. Yep. Even harder now, more than I have kids. Even like more difficult.
Kids, you're old now too. Your metabolism slowing down, and how do you even have time to eat healthy and work out when you're fucking doing 20 million things?
Right, exactly. And it's honestly, it is a struggle. And I do understand what you say when you say that like you're a loser and you feel alone and you feel invisible, even though you're not invisible because you're always the biggest one there.
I know, right? I made a joke. People get upset about it, but I'm like, guys, I literally used to weigh the size of a baby elephant. And I was like, that's where the phrase elephant in the room came from. People hate that. And I'm like, it's true. I was so huge. And then it was just like, whatever. But yeah, no, it's crazy. No one paid attention to you. So
what's even crazier is how we tend to lean into that direction of being the funny one. You know what I mean? It's even me doing a podcast here. It almost still plays out to this fucking day, even from when I was younger. Like it's like it never stopped. It's fucked up.
Yeah. No, it's great. No, but I think people who lean into it, that you are comfortable with yourself, you're embracing yourself versus shaming yourself. You're just going to be like, all right, I'll go along with it. You guys think I'm fat? Okay, I'm fat, but I'm also awesome,
Absolutely. Just because we're fat doesn't mean we're not awesome. In fact, this means we're more awesome. We have more awesome to fucking give. You know what I mean?
We have so much fucking personality. We grew that for a long time, okay?
Because we had to. Because it was
trauma. They don't get it. You get it. You and I get it. We're in like a club now.
I don't know if I'm a big fan of the club, but I wanted to.
Like miserable fatties.
Just at least for smoking fatties. As long as that's going down in the club, I'm in. Like you can't, So you went through your whole life being overweight, but I can relate to this. So like, you went through the thing. You were doing the comedy, making people laugh. So what made you though? Like what? Because obviously I can see, and I've been watching Instagram. You are no longer the person you said you were.
Yeah.
So what was the change? What was the turnaround? What was the thing that made you say, you know what, I have to make a change?
I feel like a lot of people I yo-yoed my whole life too, up and down, but then I steadily gained weight. I was in an unhappy relationship for a really long time. And then I think I just remember seeing a picture. And as you know, you're tired and you say so, but then I saw a picture, and because I had tried and failed and tried and failed, and I remember seeing this one picture of me, and I was just like, who is this person? Do you know what I mean? You see yourself in the mirror, but then you see that, and you're like, that's what I look like. It was like I look like a baby elephant, which just blows my mind. Do you know what I mean? I can't even believe it now. And so I tried, I failed, but then I did it again, and I stuck with it, and I lost 103 pounds in a year.
Holy shit, that's a lot of weight in a year to lose. That's amazing.
Thank you. Well, and so I have a joke about this too, but I lost the weight so and this is what I'll say, the motivation. I lost 25 pounds in my first month from just diet and exercise, and I was like, oh, I can keep doing this. Do you know what I mean? I feel like getting that, but I have loose skin. I've got loose skin on my arms. I had to get a tummy tuck because I had 5 pounds of loose skin on my stomach. It was just shifting around like a lava lamp, you know? It was cute.
That's what happens when you lose weight quickly. Like there's
Yeah.
no way for your body to like catch up. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
So
I
that's
don't know.
what you know, sorry.
No, no,
I'm stoned, so I'll just talk.
That's fine. Me too. So we're probably gonna just talk over each other the entire time. It's like we're just hanging out in a room smoking weed. If anybody else is here, we're good. We're good. It's me and you right here. Having this weird conversation, making fun of ourselves, and obviously showing that we are traumatized from our youth.
Right? Oh God, this is great. I'm having a great time. This is great.
Me too. I don't know if it's just like the weed or the fact that talking about losing weight is making me hungry now. I don't know what's going on.
Probably the weed, the talking. Yeah, it's that time.
So what was it that so diet, exercise, that was what that did it for you? That was it? No
So
major, like no specific diet or anything that
I
like
did specific. I did keto, which is the low carb, high fat diet. I think it worked really well, but I definitely like didn't help my eating disorder and all sorts of that stuff. Cause like I didn't eat. I was scared of eating apples. I didn't eat an apple for 3 years. An apple. A banana. I didn't eat bananas. It's insane. It's insane because you can't have them because of the sugar. Because of the sugar.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. That's insane. So I ate just so much, just a lot of like taco salads, a lot of burger salads. I mean, it was pretty easy. So if anyone wants to lose weight but develop an eating disorder, do keto. But you'll be so skinny.
My wife has tried keto, so she's trying to get me into it.
Oh, okay.
But here's my problem: is I fucking hate cauliflower. Right. And like I feel like the keto, like they just constantly replace all the good shit with cauliflower. And I'm like, I can't fucking do this. You can't have cauliflower rice. I can't have cauliflower noodles. Like you can't make something out of cauliflower and expect me to believe that it's gonna taste like the original thing. It's not possible. Cauliflower's got this weird taste to me that I just can't get over. Like it's fucking weird, yo.
I completely disagree with you. Cauliflower is everything, but like I understand. And the thing is, there's solutions. You can do zucchini noodles, okay?
Right.
You can do. They have so many like processed pastas and treats and everything that are low carb, but it's like but you can eat them during this diet. So like I definitely probably got cancer from that. But she's skinny now. Look at her. She's so little. She's really not. I'm still considered like fucking like chubby. Because I'm still like a size 10, 12, curvy. But I have a joke because I'm still like, especially I'm still fat to you people, and people laugh. They're like, you are.
A lot of people don't see the beginnings though. You know what I mean? Like,
I know. People look at me now. They're like, she's average. She's all right. She's fine. She's normal sized. And then, but yeah, no, exactly. But it's very funny. I like making fun of it. I'm a comic. I have to.
Of course, you got to work with what you got, right? So you went through this whole thing, and you might as well use that. I mean, what comic doesn't use their past trauma for jokes, though? I mean, right? That's 101 comedy.
I think it's so easy to make fun of yourself, and it's also like, I don't know, it just shows that you're comfortable with yourself. I feel like people who see my stand-up, especially women, say they like me because I'm super relatable. Like I talk about like having issues with my Middle Eastern mother. I talk about being overweight and losing weight, and I talk about all that stuff, and I like to because I like to make people comfortable. I think it's like we should be joking about I don't know, I like joking about myself. It makes me accept it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So
yes, I totally get it. What was that like growing up in the Persian family? Like, what was that household like?
Oh my God. So my dad's from Worcester, Mass. Shout out Worcester, heroin capital of the world. And it's true. It's true. It is. People woo when I say that. They're like, yes. So, and my mom's from Iran, and I like definitely was like raised. My mom's definitely like a narcissist, and definitely raised in a household like super strict. I didn't wear makeup. I didn't even pluck my eyebrows until I was in high school. I didn't shave my legs. I never went on a date. Like and I also like it kind of, I was such a loser because I was also fat. I remember people made fun of me for wearing hand-me-downs. I'll never forget Pete Zwayak in the fifth grade. He's like, because I'm fucking Persian, he's like, your arm hair is longer than mine. Like I really, and I had glasses. I know, right? She was suicidal. I was suicidal. Um, so it's pretty awful. I'm not like, my parents loved me, but it was like I was very sheltered, and like I was such a whore my freshman year of college because I like I didn't even know anything. You know what I
So you
mean?
spent all those years caved, like, stuck in the cage, hypothetically,
Yeah.
of your family, like not letting you experience life the way the other kids were. Then when they finally you got to let loose, you really just went 0 to 100 quick.
I literally, anytime I made friends, I always ended up like I did end up making friends with high school friends that like they smoked weed. My first time smoking, my like first friendships with people that smoked weed in high school, and I'll never forget. My mom picked me up, and I was like drunk and high, and then she's like, "Never hanging out with those people again." And I couldn't, like, I was forbidden from hanging out with those people, but I was like so fucked up, and I remember it, and I was like, no, because I was like, you know what I mean? I was so sheltered. I was like, I want this. But she went wild freshman year. She had a good time. But then she got a boyfriend sophomore year. Was like a good girl for a while.
Okay. So the whole phase wasn't very long. It was very short lived.
Yeah. No, it's had its moment. It's been here and there. Not anymore, but yeah, back in the day. And I was fat too, which is crazy. I'm like, some of these like hot dudes love fat bitches, which is fine. I was like, I mean, it's so confident. I was like, all right, I'm fat, whatever. I have to own it. Even though I hate myself.
Right. Deep down inside, that's what really happens. It's internally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but when you're out, fuck it. You got to put on the poker face. You have to.
Yeah, you have to be a Lizzo. You have to be like, I'm great. Yeah, you have to.
So once you started eventually finding yourself, I feel like through college, as you started to make your way through adulthood and finally out into the real world, what's crazy to me is relying back to the original fact that you go to school, you go to become an engineer, which is an amazing job. I work at a manufacturing company, so I work with a whole bunch of engineers, and they're all super smart usually. You know what I mean? So like, usually, I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but most of the time, people associate engineers as smart as people. I'm not saying that comedians can't be smart, but what I'm trying to say is when you have like a solid career, like a solid job, like an engineer is a pretty good job, you make pretty good money being an engineer. Why still do the comedy on the side?
Because it's fucking awesome. It's so much fun. I will literally, my happiest is when I'm on stage telling jokes. I feel alive. I feel truly like myself. And then especially if it's a good show and I'm doing crowd work and it's just like everyone's laughing. It feels good. I also like, someone made this quote, but it's like, talk about how like comedy, it's like always like only going to happen in that moment, like that joke or that crowd work or whatever. And that's the same thing with improv too. So in general, and sometimes it's so good and it's so, oh my God, I feel alive. So it's like, once I had that taste, I was like, oh, I have to do this for the rest of my life, no matter what. If I want to keep my house or whatever I want, I'm going to keep the engineering job, but I'm going to make this work. And God willing, the goal is become a famous comedian and I can live a life and that. But you know what I mean? Like, I can't imagine not making people laugh. It makes me so happy to make other people happy.
That's awesome. So
Sorry, I just got animated. I was like,
are you currently like in a relationship? I'm not hitting you, I promise.
Yes, no, I'm wifed up. I got a fiance. Yes.
So that's what I was hoping you were going to say that, because now my real question is like, how do you balance, right? Go like doing comedy shows, working, going to the gym, relationship, home life, going to the radio early ass in the morning, and then starting the rest of your day after that. Like, how the fuck? That's a lot. It's a lot.
Really is, but like I am a believer of you build the life you want, and like your time is energy, and like how you invest your time is like how you choose to live your life. And like I want all of these things, so I like choose to make time for them, and that means going to bed at 10, waking up at 6, being making sure I go to the gym every day, consistency. And I think like I really try really hard to be present. Like because I really want to make sure like I'm living my fullest life. Like I like to go kayaking after work. I love to do everything, and I don't want to change right now. Because I'm like my dad died at 61. I'm 34. That means I could be if in you know what I mean, like I could die tomorrow, but like if I was to die at 61, that's what less than 30 years from now. I want
Yeah.
to live. I want to do all the things. Like I'm impromptly going to that fucking When We Were Young festival in Las Vegas next month. My friend's like, "Oh, I have a spare bed in my hotel," and I'm like, "Done. I booked the fucking flight." Because I'm
Wow.
like, life is short. Life's
Yeah.
short.
Yeah, that's you know what? If you can like that's not something that a lot of people can do. I agree with you 100% as far as life short thing, but it's a lot to juggle, and being in the entertainment business is a grind, yo. Because it's not just going on stage and doing a
Oh
show.
no,
You know what I
no.
mean? It's coming home, it's working on the website,
Yeah.
it's doing the social media, trying to come up with content, posting, keeping
Yeah.
yourself relevant in between gigs. Like it's a lot. It's not just we don't just show up once a week and do the job and like that's it. Like it's there's so many things that go on behind the scene, which is why like I just find it super incredible that you're able to balance all this stuff and still be successful.
Knock on wood, but like no, absolutely. And I do that to myself sometimes too, but I always leave a weekend free. I always have, I thankfully work from home. So like
That's
my
cool.
work, yeah. Like granted I'm like today like I was busy, but at least like I'm home. I'm in my own space. It's comfortable. My boss knows I do comedy. They've been to my show before. They've seen set, like they're supportive,
What?
which is
That's
very
sick.
I know. That's like the coolest part. That's why I'm like and I don't know. I think I have ADHD. I'm like, oh, I'm doing all the things.
You
People say
definitely do.
they're like, your life seems exhausting, and I'm like,
No doubt
I
about
like it.
you definitely ADHD. I mean, because I like feel like we like we're gelling right now, and I definitely have severe ADHD, like off the charts sometimes, like it's bad. So I feel like the same vibe coming back. Might want to
Look at
get that checked. You know what's crazy to me though is that you told me that your boss and your people from your job have been to your shows. That's like my worst fucking nightmare. Is that I come into work and my boss is like, "Oh, I saw your podcast last night," and I'm like,
I would
like,
just be like, cool. I don't know. Like, I'm thinking about starting a podcast. I keep back and forth on it because I don't know what to name it. I don't know what the theme would be. I actually feel like I know what the theme would be. But anyways, it's like, whatever. This is my life outside of work. I get shit done at work. Sorry you heard about my butthole. Like, it is what it is.
that's ballsy. Like to me, I don't know. That would be frightening to me personally. I would be like devastated if I heard that.
I'm trying to step into the era of my life where I don't give a fuck about what other people think about me. My job literally gave me a bonus this year. Like it's like a long term. Literally, I'm like leaning in because I like was telling my friends I was like, I don't even know why I got this bonus. Like I didn't even do anything crazy. And then they gave me a bonus at work. I was like, they're like, it's a lot at like a certain amount every year if you stay at the company. And I was like, I don't even know why I got this. But you know what I mean? So it's like I'm doing fine. I'm doing whatever I'm doing is working.
Absolutely. That's what I mean. When I said at the start of the interviews, it felt like you're taking off and you're killing it. And I love that.
You're an angel.
Thank you.
You have to come to a show.
I would love to. I definitely will come. I'll bring in the wife. We'll come down. It'd be fucking dope.
Where do you live?
I'm now in Middletown.
Oh, okay. Have you been to Mondo? That's my favorite pizza. We always get pizza. That's a favorite.
We can meet there anytime. Just let me
oh
know.
my god. What do you get? What kind of pizza do you get?
Well, I mean, man, there's so many good pizzas there. I like the pepperoni with the hot oil.
Oh my god! So we literally get that, but then we also add ricotta cheese to it, and so we get pepperoni, honey, and ricotta. Ooh, ooh, ooh! It melts your mouth, dude. It's so good.
We gotta go.
Do it. We're going. Let's do it. Double date.
Hell yeah, exactly. That's what I was just gonna say. Double date, yo. That'd be sick, yo. We'll gotta
That'd
go
be
now.
so
We'll have
cute.
some pizza. We'll smoke some fucking weed. We'll eat some
Right?
fucking food. Oh,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Sign me up. Let's do this. When are we going? I'm hungry as shit.
Let's go. He's playing soccer with his friends, or I don't. It's dark. No, it's not dark. I have this closed because I look too white when it's open. I look good right now.
Really, as a Persian, I would feel like that wouldn't be the case.
No, it washes me out. Well, maybe it won't because it's like the sun setting. Hold on, wait.
You got a white T-shirt on. You're good. You can't.
Oh, I am. Well, no, when I'm on, okay, so I sit here. I usually sit on my couch during the day, but then when I'm with the boss, I sit here, so it like looks like I'm at my desk. And then during the day, the sun gets so bright, like you can't see my face. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, absolutely. I do. It's almost too much. It's just blinding at sometimes, especially when it just hits you just right, yo. So tell me, what is your like? What was your first time smoking like?
I'm like trying to remember. I remember the first time I smoked out of a bong was at this guy Paul D'Elia's house, and
No way. First of all, time out. Your first time was with a guy named Paul.
No, the first time I smoked out of a bong, I specifically remember, and I was in high school, and I was 16, and it was with like Colleen and us, these girls that were a grade older than me. They're the ones that my mom later told me I couldn't hang out with. And I remember that I got like super dizzy and I was like rolling around in the snow. That's what I remember from that experience.
That's one hell of a way to enjoy
fucking weird.
Your first song is doing Snow Angels.
It did Snow Angels, apparently. She's fucking psychotic. And she's fat, so it's just a circle.
It's just a circle. So you made a snowman.
Yeah, basically. Reverse man.
I just know how it goes.
True.
So growing up, you've dealt with all kinds of people heckling you, and like and you must be like a queen up on that stage when you deal with people at the comedy shows, because I'm sure you get the hecklers. Everyone does, yo.
I think my crowd work's good. I don't know. I mean, you kind of just deal with it. Usually, people aren't mean to me because I'm pretty nice. Like I'm fun. I feel like you can tell my energy. I'm high energy. Yeah. That's how my set is. Like I'm very sarcastic, but then when I'm very fun. So I feel like people, for the most part, usually already like me because I'm likable, which is very fucking weird. Because again, you didn't fucking like me fucking 150 pounds ago, you fucking assholes. That's trauma right there. Let's go back to that. Let's talk about how my personality didn't change. Nothing about me changed. I want to be fucking friends with me now, you pieces of shit. Sorry.
Is that always how it goes, though? It's just that's anything in life, though. They always hate you when you're nobody. Then when you're somebody, all of a sudden they want to be your friend. You know what I mean? It's just how it always goes.
Sorry to bring it back there. I was like,
it's okay. No, we're good. You have any shows coming up? You have anything going down? What's in the works right now? What's your plan?
Oh my God, I literally just updated. Well, literally, you were doing the show, and I was updating my website. So on October 5th, I'm actually we're doing a live taping. So you see all the fucking clips on Instagram that are super professional looking.
Yeah,
that's what this is gonna be, and it's gonna be illicit. Which I had the is it Connecticut?
Yeah,
Connecticut. They had their show for Christmas, I think, last year. I couldn't go because I had a show. Because I know my friends from the Weed Game Show did that show.
Same here. Yeah, they did it on like a night where I had the show too. So
wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I love. We should have them come do a show down here. I love those guys.
Yeah, Kevin's awesome.
But anyway, so I have the taping October 5th. That's at Illicit. And then the other upcoming ones, Brewery Legitimus, which is in New Hartford. I have a show there. That ticket comes with a beer. And then just the rest are on my website. I'm trying to, if people from the Burn and Learn are on this stream, we need to collaborate. They wanted me to do a hollow weed show, but I need to analyze the details. So if you're listening, I'm looking at you. Eye contact. Respond to my DM.
We'll both come. It'll be great.
Because the thing is, I need to know, because it's you have to get the comic. You understand? I'm like, it's full time. I have to get the comics. I have to make the flyer. I have to post the Eventbrite. I have to do this. I have to do that. I have, promotions, and I have other shows. You have to time everything. It's a lot of work. So I just need to know. So Burn and Learn. I love you guys. Let me know.
You heard it right here. Usually they approve. I try to post the show in there, and then it usually gets approved the next day.
Oh, God damn it! So they're too stoned. They'll get this tomorrow.
The admins are usually high as shit probably at this time of day, and it just doesn't happen until the morning. So it works out though. You know what I mean? Well, yo, check it. I just wanted to say thank you so much.
This is so much fun. I'm like sad it's over.
I know. I can't believe how fast that went by.
To have me back. Let's see if they liked me. We don't know
I
yet.
would love to have you back anytime. And of course, we'll definitely go grab some pizza at Mondo's, whatever you want. So just let me know. We'll link up. We'll double date it up. It'll be sick. Make sure you check her out on IG, Aisha May. And October 5th, big event, Illicit Brewing. Make sure you guys go check that shit out. Where can they get tickets?
On my website, which is getfilthycomedy.com.
We didn't even get to talk about Filthy Comedy much. Damn.
So that's why you have to have me back.
Oh, I guess, check back in a month. Maybe we'll have her back again. We'll do it all for part 2. Thanks for hanging out. Yo, listen, enjoy the rest of your night, the rest of your weekend, and we wish you much success.
Yes, we'll talk soon. Pizza.
All right.
Nom nom.
All right, cool. Peace. To be blunt, I just want to shout out everybody that's up in the chat right now that's been tuning in, hanging out with us all night. Yo, Christina, Adam, Jen, Donna Taylor in the house. Y'all just been killing it in the chat. Fucking dope. I've seen Lucy Roman. I've seen all kinds of people up in here, yo. So just every week, people like you are what drives us doing the live show. Again, shout out Goof, who could not make it tonight, unfortunately. My man is sick, so make sure you guys hit him up on the IG and let him know that, we wish he gets well soon and he comes back. Coming up, we have on the 28th, Dylan and Lenny of Annex. If you don't know Annex, you got to check them out on Instagram. It's Annex. They're a company that makes a device. This is the craziest shit. You smoke joints. They can put a joint in there, and then you hit it, and then you blow it back into the device, and it somehow dissipates the smoke, and it's like smoke-free. And smell-free, you smoke that shit anywhere. I got to try this bitch. So that's going down the 28th, and then we're off October 5th, but we are back on 10-12 with Yella Bizbay. You got to check out Instagram. Check her out. She killing it right now. Over 40,000 followers. And she's an amazing talent from Memphis. So you guys got to check that out. We have a lot of other big guests coming up. So make sure you stay tuned into the IG. Follow us at 2B Blunt Podcast. It's the number 2 BEBLUNT Podcast on all platforms. www.2bbluntpodcast.com. You need to find out, what's good. So shout out Hayes Radio. We'll be live Monday morning, 7 a.m. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. Pacific Time. So it's going down. It's the highest podcast around. You already know the deal. 2B Blunt, we out. Peace. Oh my God, I almost forgot. Same weed time, same weed channel.